With for Dmitry Osipov after Game 1 action against the Chicago Wolves, now getting ready for Game number 2 on Saturday. Dmitry looking back at the first contest against the Wolves. Eye-opening experience. IceHogs get that first lead, but Chicago able to push back late in the first and going into the second, build some momentum there. From your point, what did you see that the Wolves were able to turn things around and get some momentum on their side?
They're definitely a really skilled and fast team, and obviously, they're in the first place for a reason. And they just came out hot, and we should have responded a little better than we did. And then obviously the home ice advantage that kind of plays a big role. Like their own ice, they know what to do and how to handle it. So for us, I guess like the second game was key to get a push really early and kind of cut them off guard a little.
When you caught up with you earlier in the week, you said it was going to be a battle. It was going to be a war with these guys. The compete level certainly on high level in game number 1. That's kind of the buzzword I'm hearing around the locker room is you got out-competed or they had more compete. How do you ramp that up to a new height going into game 2?
Honestly, we don't really need to do much different. It's just usual approach as we do. It's just I guess we didn't expect them to come like as hard as they did, which is kind of unusual for them. So we just gotta look back and see what they did and kind of find something what we can do better than those guys did and do it.
After that series against Texas, 2 wins, 2 nitty-gritty 1-goal wins, too. This is the first setback the IceHogs have experienced in the postseason for a lot of guys in the locker room. They're looking for that first bounce-back mentality. For you, you've been around the room for quite some time now. How do you approach the mentality in the room going into a game 2?
I just got to forget it. Like it's playoffs. Every single game could potentially like win the series. So it's just new day, new game for us. Forget what happened. It is what it is. Obviously, it sucks to let in 6 goals, but that's the reality. We just got to forget about it and move on.
And now moving into game number 2, what in your mind is going to be the biggest key for the IceHogs to get off to a good roll into that second contest?
Just keep the thing simple. Don't overhandle. Don't overdo things. Just play our game. Play from our strengths and just expose those guys.